The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. An extraordinary confession from one of the alleged conspirators in the failed assassination plot against Captain Ibrahim Traore. New evidence are coming out ever since Paul Henry Santiago Damiba has been extradited back to Burkina Faso. The following statements were made on camera by a man identified by authorities as one of the suspected plotters. In his own words, he explains how the group planned their operation. According to him, quote, "We gathered outside the capital and discussed our mission. Our orders were clear: to find out exactly when and how we could reach Captain Traore's residence. We know we had to see it with our own eyes." According to officials, the man goes on to describe how the group filmed the location of the presidential residence and surrounding security positions, a tactic they believe would help them plan their attack. He went further to tell us that we drove past the compound at night. I filmed the walls, the guards, the entrance. We needed every angle so we could decide where to strike. Quote and unquote. Wonderful. This is what they're asking for pardon for. We thought we had a precise plan that we could approach, enter, and complete the mission before anyone reacted, but we were wrong. Quote and unquote. What? Burkina Faso government claims that intelligence services intercepted this operation in its final phase, arrested several suspects, and prevented any attack from taking place. We just hope they do that, because we don't want to be hearing these things anymore, and we hope that bringing this man back will end the chapter. Officials also allege the former military leader, Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Damiba, orchestrated the plan with financial backing from sources outside the country. Accusations that they have yet to be independently confirmed. And Damiba has started talking.
This is a twist in the attempt to destabilize the government in Burkina. The alleged mastermind of this sinister project, named Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, is in the hands of the Burkinabe authorities. As the investigations conclude, things are becoming clearer. El Haj Mahdi Sankade, one of the suspects arrested, had conducted a reconnaissance mission several months earlier of an alleged residence of the president of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, with the intention of committing an attack at the time of action. In an exclusive video, El Haji Mahdi Sankade, aboard a vehicle, filmed the supposed residence and its surroundings to provide all useful information to the commando that was to carry out the assault. The film is made with welcome to that.
In his confession, he clearly stated that he was in constant contact with Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, the mastermind behind the umpteenth failed coup on January 3, 2026. Recently, El Haji Mahdi Sankade went to Côte d'Ivoire and returned with funding of 70 million CFA francs.
But obviously,
his role went beyond facilitating contacts and certain financial transactions. In the Burkinabe capital, here is an unusual stroll. Mahdi Sankade and his accomplice, the police deputy Momuni Sure, promised the position of Director General of Lunabe, are on a reconnaissance mission. It was in his company that Mr. Sankade had made the journey from the railway platform to Ivorian soil.
Dream or hallucination?
These two men were identifying an alleged residence of the president of Faso with the intention of committing an attack at the moment of action, and the information gathered was to be used by the commando that was to carry out the assault. Speaking in the national language, More El Haji Madi Sankade and his traveling companion inquire about the location of the alleged residence and its various access doors. While he swore at the time of his arrest to know nothing, Madi Sankade admitted to having simply raised funds to help Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, alias the Patriarch, Bajizi Charitatis Alisadis Sanda, but further investigations prove otherwise.
I will bring you more updates on this developing story as further details from the investigation and any subsequent legal proceedings become available. So just keep monitoring. Now we are just hoping that the big man himself, Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, will open up. It's his confession that we are now waiting for, because in his speech, a lot of things will come out. A whole lot of things will come out. We'll hear the names. That's where we'll be shocked. Africa will just turn upside down, because some of the names that might come out, we might not be expecting, because this is a network. A network. Because people plotted outside of Burkina Faso. And Damiba didn't just take that bold decision on his own to do this. But it seems Damiba was the right person they could use, because he wants to take revenge. He wanted to become the leader at all costs. So they saw that he is the person that they can use to accomplish the aim, because he has been in the military. He has his insiders both in and out. He knows everything. So he will be the best person. So just like when you are in pain or you're having headache and somebody comes to tell you, okay, take this medication, it will help you calm your whatever nerves and then you'll be fine. So that was what they did to Damiba. If Damiba actually knows that a day like this will come, I don't think the man will ever try. He believed in himself and the people around him. As for certain names, they have mentioned them. And then some, but there are people, like one time, one of the Burkinabe said that it's better Damiba talks. And they have to do everything possible to protect Damiba, because the people that are part of this network, some are still away, especially those who are part outside of the continent. It's very dangerous. So they need this man to talk so they will know the people who are still in Burkina Faso claiming their citizens, yet they are working against the country. This network is huge. Nobody knows where and where, because other countries aside Ivory Coast names popped up. And who knows what plans were cooking in these countries. Like, this whole thing, I am just so excited that it did not happen like the way we are reading about Nkrumah, we are reading about Patrice Lumumba, but in our time, we are able to put an end to these people. Put an end to these people from having access to our heroes to do anything at all. That's why one time Captain Ibrahim Traore said, always they use these people to cite examples. You've seen your leader. Have you seen this leader? He was like this. And where you see, how did he end? You see, they have faith in their plot. And Yellow Popo don't change their tactics. It has always been the same. But one thing they have forgotten, that my people will say, if a bird learns how to fly without perching, the hunter also have decided to learn how to shoot without missing. And this is how we got here. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.